Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Pratiwi from Group 8 and I want to deliver my material about contextual learning and writing skills. So, in this section, I will explain 3 parts that are procedures to teach writing skills, pedagogical procedures in writing, and the implementation of contextual learning in writing skills. So the first one is procedures to teach writing skills. In order to be able to produce a good written text, teachers should require procedures to teach writing in order to achieve the objectives of teaching writing itself. Therefore, this suggests collaboration in writing an essay. Writing requires collaboration in order to be easier, better, and more successful when doing a writing process in talking, drafting, revising, reading, and editing. Furthermore, the exchange of ideas provides open-ended, real-life context to reach the objectives of writing in small groups, and students can. First one is collaboratively gather information, generate and support opinions, and respond to ideas. The second is problem solve, evaluate, and make decisions. The third, role play or participate in simulation activities in the process of discovery. And the fourth is collaborate in reader response activities, annotating, analyzing, evaluating articles, and student essay. And the second part is pedagogical procedures in writing. Thus, to engage collaboration among students, it is recommended from this concept to appoint students to work in pair. It consists of a helper and a writer, and they play their role based on the task. Specific tasks need to be done by the helper and the writer when they write collaboratively. The one who is at a higher writing ability plays the role as a helper, and the one who is at a lower writing level plays the role as a writer. It indicates the helper is smarter and more knowledgeable than his or her partner as writer, because he or she is able to assist a writer to guide and develop the text to be better. Each of them has the responsibility to contribute to the successful writing project. Their activities create interaction with each other and allow students to explore the ideas what they have. The pedagogical procedures are described as follows. The first one is idea generation. This is the step. This stage is getting the students' ideas through encouraging and brainstorming them so that they are able to generate ideas for the topic. The step 2 is drafting. When ideas are gathered from the previous stage, the next effort is to try to write drafting may be carried out quickly. Basically, the first attempt to write ideas down called rough drafts. In this stage, the teacher reminds writers and helpers do not have to worry much about the linguistic forms, dictation, spelling, or punctuation. It emphasizes on letting ideas to follow. This stage aims to give the writer opportunities to start writing a rough draft based on the information what they have from the helper. The step 3 is reading. In this step, the writer reads the draft. When the writer reads the draft aloud to the helper provides notes and gives some corrections. If the draft does sound incorrectly and inappropriately for words or phrases, and the helper may also comment on the clarify and relevance on the ideas and their coherence in the kind of written comment. The step 4 is revising. Revision is a part of the process where the helper reviews and he or she amends the words so that it looks fresh. However, the helper should consider several aspects of revision such as ideas, organization, voice, word choice, and sentence fluency, I mean. And step 5 is editing. In this step, the helper and the writer look at the whole essay to edit together and consider what improvement might be made. Obviously, the writer and the helper correct directly the draft more than once. Check the 5 editing criteria. The first is meaning, order, spelling, punctuation, and the last is style. The step 6 is best copy. The writer then copies out a neat or best version of the corrected draft. The helper provides help when necessary, depending on the skill of the writer. In this case, the teacher instructs the writer to write the last version of the written product. The best copy is a joint product of the pair and is then handed into the teacher. The step 7 is the teacher evaluation. Teacher evaluation is the final step. In this step, students will have an opportunity to receive comments and instructive feedback directly from the teacher. Okay, the third part is the implementation of contextual learning and writing skills. Contextual teaching and learning is an innovative instructional process that helps students connect the content they are learning to the real content. Okay, I will do example that is procedure text. This approach encourages students to find correlation between materials which they are learned with real life that oriented on the students' experiences. It's very useful to help students in composing procedure text. Students often feel confused about what they will write. Contextual learning approach gives them some ideas in writing because what they have to write is related to their experiences. So they already knew what they would have to write about. Okay, I'm sorry, it's raining in my house. Okay, next. This approach helps students in understanding the materials, in this case, procedure text. It also can create the conducive atmosphere for the students to practice writing in class. They not only can practice it in the class, but also they can use it in their daily activities. For example, they can make wall magazine which contain the direction of how to make something or do something in English form and put it on wall in the class or in their houses. Okay, guys, I think that's enough from me. I'm sorry if there's mistake I've made, and I hope this video will be useful for you. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.